Hey, welcome back. I did something stupid during the break. I hurt my hand. See how this goes. See what happens here.
The savior of the Sun King.
Jeez.
You would have
So
the
dumb.
marks. Very well then. Congratulations and welcome. Our members reap rewards and
Daisy.
adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor one hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
Assis is a real prick, is what he means. Oh, God. Hey, Skug. What's up? Did I do the what? Skugavik, what's going on? Been lurking on the TV no chat. Nice watching on a big screen though, right? Honestly, lurking Twitch was always how I preferred it back in the day.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
Trials.
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right, you're new here.
I'm new here.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, one for 15 half suns, one for 15 full suns,
So much
and one
noise.
you'll
Hey,
love for
Livia.
all blazing suns.
Hey, Trigtal. What can I say, Skuggs? I lost my mind a while ago. I don't think I'm getting it back.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or outlander qualified. Yet here you are.
What do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Bunch of story time in here, which is probably good. Hopefully I can focus and read my hand. So, just okay. I mean, I'm reeling right now. I mean, I can use it. Use it. It's not shattered or anything. Damn. Oi. Bylaws of the Lodge. Fuck. But it really hurts. I don't laugh about it. Preamble, Section 1. The hunt is the noblest pursuit in the Sundom, save those of the Sun King and his Sun Priests. The hunt is strength. The hunt is honor. The hunt protects. The hunt preserves. What is the hunt but competition? What is competition without rank, honor, and victor? The Lodge lends law and lore to the hunt, so we all will know who has prevailed. Thus, the Lodge is not just its members and not just its house in Meridian. It is the spirit of the hunt, a code to be honored, an ideal to be lived. Only those of the noblest blood can embody the noblest ideals. As such, only Karja males of pure blood may honor the Lodge and tread in its house. By order of His Radiance Avad, 14th Sun King of the Karja, Bylaw 5 of Section 1 is hereby rescinded. No longer is the Lodge restricted to Karja males. Section 2, Membership. No hunter shall gain admittance to the Lodge without 3 half-sons, one with honor at any hunting ground. See Section 5 below. There are 2 classes of member, Hawk being senior, Thrush being junior. The rank of Thrush can only be gained through the sponsorship of a Hawk. Each Hawk may sponsor only 1 Thrush. There can be only 7 Hawks. A Thrush can only become a Hawk through the death of his sponsor. The Hawk who hunts the greatest prey shall become Sun Hawk and lead the Lodge. In the event the quality of prey is in dispute, the Hawk who hunted first shall remain first as Sun Hawk. Only Karja males of pure blood may become Thrush, Hawk, or Sun Hawk. By order of His Radiance Avad, 14th Sun King of the Karja, Bylaw 7 of Section 2 is hereby rescinded. There's a pattern. Section 3, Proof of the Hunt. The greatest hunts often bear no witness. Therefore, a trophy must be kept. A trophy may be submitted to the Sun Hawk as proof of a victorious hunt. A trophy must be intact, undamaged, and from a recent hunt. The Sun Hawk shall have final authority in any dispute over a trophy's worth. Only Karja males of pure blood may submit a trophy to the Sun Hawk. By order of His Radiance Avad, 14th Sun King of the Karja, Bylaw 5 of Section 3 is hereby rescinded. Section 4, to protect and preserve. A hunt for its own sake is noble. A hunt in the service of others is blessed by the sun. When called upon, hawks and thrushes must undertake any reasonable hunt asked of them if it serves to protect the citizens of the Sundom. The Sun Hawk has sole authority to negotiate any fees or bounties associated with any hunt undertaken by members of the Lodge on behalf of the Sundom. Any profit from any hunt undertaken by members of the Lodge on behalf of the Sundom shall be shared by all 7 Hawks administered by the Sun Hawk. Only Karja males blah 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 rescinded. Section 5, Hunting Grounds. For the purpose of training and recruiting the best and greatest hunters, the Lodge shall provide and maintain hunting grounds. Hunting grounds shall test a different range of skills through 3 trials crafted by its keeper in consultation with the Sun Hawk. They're not all the same. They are all different. There shall be 3 rewards for each trial, in ascending order of performance: half sun, full sun, blazing sun. Hunters who prove themselves by winning the requisite number of suns may be entitled to special gear at the Lodge at the discretion of the Sun Hawk. The Lodge shall provide funds for the construction and maintenance of all trials and facilities at hunting grounds. The Lodge shall receive all profits associated with the sale of parts, ammunition, and equipment from all hunting grounds. Any profits received from hunting grounds shall be shared by all 7 Hawks administered by the Sun Hawk. Keepers shall be chosen exclusively by the Sun Hawk and serve for a term of 7 years. Only Karja males blah 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 rescinded. Grow the fuck up. Okay. What are you clapping for? Oh boy. record of Red Maw. Heard only one mention this playthrough of Red Maw. Some random NPC said, I could go after Red Maw. I could take Red Maw. Something, something, something. Well, the people who have tried before. The record of Red Maw by inquiring Jandiniman, historian in residence at the Hunter's Lodge. It is well known that facts recede into fictions as they become memories, and fresh facts themselves are ephemeral among the rumors and legends of the South. This is especially true in the case of Red Maw, that most terrible of Thunderjaws, a machine which is nothing if not legendary. Few who have laid eyes upon it have survived, and among them even fewer can be trusted not to embellish their tales. All that said, here I have endeavored to truthfully chronicle all the calamities attributed to the beast, and all the expeditions meant to end such calamities once and for all. None have succeeded. As of this writing, the terror of the South still roams free, scarred perhaps, but deadly as the day the sun first shone upon its armored hide. In the early spring of the 18th year of the reign of Sun King Jiran, a freehold was destroyed near the hands of the flood. 9 bodies were recovered, 8 riddled with cannon rounds, 1 flattened completely. No witnesses survived. Though never proven, this is widely thought to be Red Maw's first attack. In the late spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 4 hunters set out from Sunstone Rock to track the machine, or machines responsible for the destruction of the freehold. None returned. Their bodies were subsequently found in the south, 3 blasted, 1 stomped, never proven but thought to be Red Maw's work. In the early summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 6 mercenaries set out from Meridian to track the machine or machines responsible for the losses described above. 1 returned, ribs crushed, clavicle fractured. He spoke of a Thunderjaw which split a man in half with a single bite. This is the first confirmed sighting of the legendary machine, and the one which gave it a name. In the late summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 8 set off from Meridian to track Red Maw. None returned. 6 bodies. Where'd the voice go? It's there somewhere. Ran away for a minute though, huh? None returned. 6 bodies were found near Blackwing Snag. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 swallowed his own tongue, evidently in a spasm of terror, suffocating. In the autumn of the 18th year of his reign, the Sun King Jiran commanded the Hunter's Lodge to send an expedition south in pursuit of Red Maw. After numerous logistical delays, 3 hawks and their thrushes set out in winter. Only 1 pair returned, reporting the deaths of the others, 2 blasted, 1 stomped, 1 decapitated. The survivors were sacrificed for cowardice, 1 gutted by a sawtooth, the other skewered by kestrels. After this setback, members of the lodge grew wary of pursuing the legendary Thunderjaw. Only the proudest hawks even considered it. Aspirants to the lodge, however, foolish in their ambition, eagerly took part in subsequent hunts. So in the summer of the 19th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, the destruction of a caravan south of the Spurflints, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 1 immolated, reignited interest in Red Maw. 3 expeditions totaling 15 mercenaries went after the machine, with only 3 survivors, 9 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, and 1 liquefied. In the early spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, a cohort of 12 soldiers headed from the Rain Gathers to the Alight were set upon by the beast. Only 1 survived. 1 blasted, 1 stomped, 10 crushed when their fleeting footsteps triggered an avalanche. In the late spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, 3 cohorts totaling 34 men went in search of Red Maw. Alas, they were ambushed by stalkers and only 4 survived. 24 sniped, 6 exploded. Understandably, this ended pursuit of Red Maw for some time. In the summer of the 1st year of the reign of the Sun King Avad, a group of 6 Asuram traders were attacked by the beast. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 spit into a ravine. The lone survivor petitioned Captain Ursa to send the vanguard after the monster, but the request was denied. However, 3 additional expeditions comprised of mercenaries and hunters aspiring to the lodge were subsequently commissioned. Autumn, 7 men. 2 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 tripped on his own spear, 1 survivor. Winter, 9 men. 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 2 died from frostbite, and 2 survivors. Spring, 11 men, 5 blasted, 1 stomped, 3 retreated off a cliff, and 2 survivors. The last known sighting of Red Maw occurred in the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Avad. Tarkus, Hawk of the Lodge, got word of a sighting near Thunderhead and set off to take the beast on his own. His thrush, Talana, arrived at the scene too late, just as Tarkus was dying of his wounds, multiple perforations. Alana testified that as Redmaw lumbered off through the trees, she could see the spear of her mentor embedded in its hide.
The Sun King's growing too soft.
Well, there's a sorceress now that Aloy is here.
What's he thinking, letting Dervahl live?
Excuse us. The Machine Rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the Savage Lands.
The Sacred Land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage.
You want to see how savage?
A
Keep
savage
talking.
will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge, while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
We're letting the Oseram take Dervahl. They'll give him a rap on the knuckles and
Here,
let him
Talana?
go.
Arcee said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
I will be right back. If we're gonna keep going, I'm going to grab an ice pack. Be right back. Yeah, a nice pack. Nice pack.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a Hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other Hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
Mia, ask me again later. Ask me again later. I'll tell you. So what's with Assis? He's a prick, huh?
Assis. What's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole. Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So, I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a Hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever Hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes the Sunhawk.
So, kill Red Maw and make sure he doesn't survive? Sounds like a plan.
How does one become a hawk?
When a Hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis still would.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual
Sorry, I
hunting
missed.
in
I'm
this lodge?
got my hand on
Yes,
a
of
nice
course.
pack.
You
Just-
fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me,
Stretching with
what
the
do I have to do?
you
claw
want them
hand.
to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me.
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled.
Because we failed to kill the Sun King doesn't make us any less guilty. He should pay.
Remove the ice pack. I can kind of just rest on it here. Ah, Stalker, Ravager, Sawtooth. Well. There's at least one more bit of lore up here. I may not be able to keep playing today. Like, so far, since I got back from the break, we're just reading. I'm not sure I can actually keep playing right now. I fucked my hand up. Hopefully some ice and a... Aw, I'm sorry, it's stupid. Anyways. Just, I'm not sure I have any grip strength right now. It's hurts enough to make me a little woozy. Legendary Hunts of the Lodge. In the summer of the 4th year of the reign of the Sun King Marzid, did Furukawa's Sunhawk of the Lodge behold a herd of grazers so vast that it filled entire the vale below Farback. The Farback. His bow was a harp that day, strumming the melody of the hunt from noon to twilight. After, one could not walk a single step across the glen without tripping on an antler of the fallen. It took all 7 hawks and all 7 thrushes to gather the trophies, and with the bounty from their barter, the last wing of the lodge was raised. In the winter of the 7th year of the reign of the Sun King Hivas, did Darusiv, Hawk of the Lodge, stalk a herd of tramplers from Sand Whisper Valley to the foothills of the Pale Reach. Bombs from his sling fell as hailstones, freezing his prey and the waters of the ford. While the others stood as statues in ice, Hivas set upon the largest, driving his spear between its plates and taking his trophy before the rest could even stir. In the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, as the machines of the wilds grew ever more deranged, did Kuvam, Hawk of the Lodge, answer the call from the prefect at Daytower to slay the mysterious creature who ripped his best cohort limb from limb. 4 days and 4 nights he tracked his quarry through the savage east before the brute was revealed, strong as a snapjaw, fast as a strider. From twilight to midnight the battle raged, but Kuvam prevailed at great cost, his left arm chewed ragged at the joint. Thus he named the beast Sawtooth as he took his trophy from its shattered remains. In the autumn of the 8th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, as the machines of the wilds grew ever more deranged, did Galadid, Hawk of the Lodge, follow the shimmering death haunting the southern freeholds into the jungles of the Jewel. Under that tangled canopy, the hunter became the hunted, glimpsing in the shadows more of the eerie lights till he was surrounded by machines he named stalkers. Long was his flight through the undergrowth to the safety of the Alight, but along the way he turned his bow to his pursuers and became the first to snare a trophy from that which walks in glinting shadow. In the summer of the 13th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, as the machines of the wilds grew ever more deranged, did Assis, Hawk of the Lodge, dare to tread the path of broken trees, following the wake of the terrible thing that laid waste to the freehold of Morning Light. And so he was first to face the might of the Thunderjaw, greatest of the machines that walk the earth. With spear, bomb, and arrow, brave Assis fought to no avail and only triumphed by turning the Terror's own cannons against it. The carcass of the beast now hangs in the lodge for all to see, so enshrined because its fall turned Hawk to Sunhawk. There it hangs.
The sun shines on those who mind their own, so they say.
Gee, bus. So, we came here to open up the lodge quests. Ay, 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 ay. Guess the question is, did I fracture my hand or not? I don't know. I may end up... We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hopefully not. Not. Let's head towards that stalker site. We'll take the elevators down. Are we? That will not do it. Oh, Iceman, yeah, I'm working for, I guess you would call it a tech recycling company. Not like parts of things, but phones and tablets, wholesale, testing and resale of used, thereby recycled devices. Yeah, I started on Monday and worked all week. I'll be working 9-hour days next week, and yeah, thank you, man. I mean, it's it's in place of my business that I've had for 15 years. It's an acknowledgement of that, so it's good. It's good, but it's quite a transition. To say the least. But it keeps me busy, and it's very serendipitous how it came about, and kind of fits with what's going on right now. I could mix things, and I don't know, I may end up doing it full time. We'll see. I'll eventually have benefits, and just basic medical, dental will be nice. I'll have to pay into that, but
cost you a shard just to look. Don't pass
Only
up
the
these goods.
finest
Check out these
goods.
wares.
See for yourself.
Got all the best goods here.
I've got all the best goods here.
Take a look at these wares.
These aren't goods.
Check
They're
out these.
necessities.
Tag this while we're here.
Saving these for the trail. Keep quiet now.
Shit. Moved a little unexpectedly. Oh, nice. What? I thought I had my sticky bombs out too. Ah. Yeehaw. Yeah, unfortunately, no hammers or duct tape involved. How would I?
I'll tuck that away.
You can probably tell what I wanted to do was get the stalkers to engage some of the other machines in the area, maybe soften them up a bit. Certainly call them out. And that one Tear Blast arrow honed in on us. But maybe I'll give that another go. If we can get the stalkers to engage. We were something. There they go, they're out there. Have some of mine. Those are not the stalkers. Still kind of keeping an eye out. Saw one before, but I didn't track it. Oh, that's proving to be quite effective, isn't it? There's one. Hey. There is one back there. Damn, missed it twice.
Now they're hunting me. Bug out of here. All right. Five power cells. Ha ha ha. There's a lodge. We had the Nill's waiting for us. Not going there right now, but really have to go down there for a site, right? Wait, let's go that way.
horrible quest to have the markers active for it. There's so many markers.
That's it. I'm already gone. Tasty.
That was a little sad, Aloy. That was a little sad.
Stocking up.
Yeah, we can't do anything too intense here. I'll keep going for now. My hand is not okay for the moment. Resting on an ice pack. I'm playing with it, resting on an ice pack that's not very cold anymore. And usable as it may be, it's not too hot. P-Dragoon. BJ and Co. What's up? Sounds like they're fighting stalkers. Well, they can have that fun. I remember this spot. This is where we farmed sawtooths for hearts for something. Got a cold kick in your butt? Sorry, man. This is a bummer. a tank, but no matter. That's the real fight.
You're scary for me.
Need another one. You know what that means? Oh, I don't think that made it. Was the good reward from this quest or the next one? What do you mean reward and what quests? We're not really on a quest? Hey, classified. Hey, tripod. What's up, cat? Why are you killing these? Oh, hunting lodge. We're just doing. I guess we are doing a quest, kind of, sort of. I mean, it's the beginning of the hunting lodge. We're just getting trophies so that we can be sponsored. But you're right. I guess we are.
Good haul.
There is a reason after all. But I don't think it's a reward. We're just trying to get sponsored by Talana into the lodge. Well. Of course. Do a little merchant cleanup. I don't think we'll get Arrow Breaker, Protector, or Survivor. Just not likely to wear those. Or the Silks, really. We might be done buying armor for the foreseeable future. Don't have the Rattler. Don't have a good Tripcaster, but I don't really plan to use it much. We got a Ropecaster. Could upgrade the Hunter Bow. Just need another Watcher Heart. May as well do that at some point. Keep the Watcher Heart. But we don't need those Grazer Hearts after all anymore. Watcher Heart. That's what we. That was cool. It was in a box? That never happens. Standing at a merchant, you open up your treasure box, you get the thing that you needed from a machine. Oh? Why not? We're mostly just using this for lighting things on. I mean, that purchase was unnecessary. The only thing I'm using this bow for is hitting blaze tanks, so we don't even need a boosted fire stat or anything. What am I doing with it? I don't know. Sharp shot bow, we've got damage and tear. It works fine. I mean, we could spec it for damage or spec it for tear, and it's a little in the middle, which is not so efficient. Unless we're getting 2 of them. What am I gonna do? Start using this as my damage bow? Oh no. Would I? Would I? Could I? Instead of putting fire in it, just put damage in it? But I don't mind using the hard point arrows for just about everything. This bow is better handling. Draw it faster. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I don't know what it matters if we do anything with it. I'm gonna do nothing with it for now. I'm gonna do nothing at all. Let's sell the old one. Probably won't. I don't know if we'll ever upgrade that tripcaster.
Looks
I think it
good.
was the penultimate or the anti-penultimate quest in this chain that gives you the good reward. I don't even remember what the reward is that you're talking about. Are you talking about the Red Maw quest, though, or? Yeah, we've done it today. Tie it down and override it. And let it go on a rampage. Just in case we have to. Do it again.
Sunset. Maybe a chance to rest.
No rest for you, Aloy. Sorry. Oh, she deserves it. There's no question she deserves it. She's not getting it. Big difference.
Let's get this over with.
Hey, watch the light. Watch the light. Snuck up on me there.
Now we're hunting another.
There'll always be one of the greats now. Yeah. This game. This game. Oh yeah. Still a couple of the DLC trophies they added after that that I don't have. Like
Just
the,
go about your business.
all the pigments, I think, and killing all the bears. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, you gotta play it. I mean, the main game is meatier, but there's so much good stuff out there. So why is it not in here? We obviously have the quest, but what section does it? There it is, errands. Ravagers. It's suggesting a couple Ravager sites. Or ways away. Actually mark that one. Come on, come on. There we go. Last one you have to get is for knocking down dummies, and that one's kind of a pain if, yeah. I mean, there aren't that many of them. The ones that count are the ones in a certain area in the Nora lands, and yeah, I remember having trouble finding the last one, which was the last one for me. Yeah, it is. It is now. I traded up my original Aura Pro. I've also got it running off an external solid-state drive. I don't know. I don't really feel like clearing a corrupted zone. We have our Sickness Eater gear now. Do you think it's a meaningful upgrade without a 4K TV? Not necessarily. The reason I ended up doing it was mostly because I was given a PlayStation VR, and that runs much better on a Pro. There are some notable visual differences, and anyways, that was what I did it for. But I wouldn't say this game runs any different. It has a Pro patch, but I'm not playing it in 4K, and its performance mode doesn't aim for 60 frames per second or anything, so it plays well. But it always played well. This game always played well. Did you ever mess around with Beat Saber at all? It's good. Even if you don't really like the music that it's using, it's still good. I really didn't think I was gonna take to it from what little I had seen before actually trying it. I didn't think I was gonna take to it at all. Uh-oh. Hello, I can't wear the helmet for more than 45 minutes, and that's if I tie the bands off to the sides so they don't press on the sides of my head as much. Not motion sickness, I've got over any of that. It's just pressure. The thing doesn't sit comfortably on my head, and it presses on the sides, and eventually that builds up too much discomfort. So 30, 40 minutes is about all I can play. Of anything. VertiVip, VertiVIP, Vertiport. Portland International Vertiport is committed to you. Ow! I have a habit of cracking my knuckles, which is probably a very bad idea right now. I didn't think about that as instinct. Fuck this. Oh, yeah. I do. We understand that physical travel can sometimes feel like an uncomfortable anachronism. For those occasions when your bodily presence is required elsewhere, we are committed to making the experience as convenient and effortless as possible. To that end, we offer an exciting opportunity to join our new VertiVIP program. A surprisingly affordable annual subscription fee grants access to a number of luxurious on-site amenities. Relax at Deep Green, our premium spa, or visit Data Corrupted. Oh yeah. Woo. Stay on your feet. Awkward. running everywhere is great for meat. And we're just stocking up. Got full stacks of potions and enough to make some replacements. We can pick up a mount.
Those machines are alert.
There's the path I'm looking for.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Tried to pick the plant, but we're full, so it didn't work, so the button dismounted. One button to rule them all. Grab a quick save.
Let's see how.
Oh, that's not what I was looking for. How about... This is not working too well. There we go.
I'm done.
That was messy. The Terror Blast arrow is one of my favorite sound effects in gaming. Isn't that great? Brilliant sound. That almost worked. One smooth motion.
Done soon enough.
Oh, yeah. Know where the metal eater is? Yes, I really do think they're already working on it, even if they're not announcing it. Yeah. How could they not? It was a huge success. There's lots of story possibilities they could explore. We've got a great engine. I don't know if the people who worked on it are all still there, but jump would have been better. Jump might have worked.
Good. Neat. I can get out of this.
Ready?
Okay, Aloy. Now what?
I was looking for that override prompt, but the angle was bad. Obviously, it didn't work. Bad though. Oh, nice. Tail smacked. Alright, this is gonna get messy. I need to move. We're going there? Is that... Oh, we're supposed to kill a Ravager. What am I doing? We need to kill one. Our job. It's our job. There's our job. Bye! Bye! Well, this just went. This is insane.
Gotta follow up.
Uh-oh. Move, 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 move. Oh, God. I can't see what the fuck is going on. Can anybody? What the fuck? This is madness. Good God! Woo!
They're
Well,
scanning for me.
Did we kill more than one? That was a clusterfuck. At times beautiful. That's crazy. Let's take those parts back to the lodge. That's probably where we'll wrap for today. That got really hairy. Hairy. That'll burn. Yeah. Ah.
Not bad.
I'm glad we had all that meat was for. We can not worry too much about all the potion spamming when it gets that hairy. All right, let's try going this way. Make our way down to Meridian. We'll see if we make it there today. Oh, it has fast travel. We have the fast travel packs. I just haven't been. Yeah, I don't think we've fast traveled a single time this playthrough. I don't always avoid it, but when I can make myself avoid it, there's something to be had there. Whoa! Whoa! Oh.
These will keep.
So we were gonna turn south here. How would you fast travel in such a gorgeous environment? Exactly. I love the feel of running and jumping in this game.
So they woke up.
Yeah, that's gonna wake them up.
We're under attack. I'm looking right at her.
My camp now. Wood, we're down to 1183. Okay. I like to try and keep wood supplies higher than we've done in the past. I like to hold on to 1,000 or more.
I'll find a use for you.
Okay. Want to enter Meridian, a high road. We gotta go right at the campfire. Holy little bit of rock. Sure looked like you could get up over there. get our sponsor at the lodge. Next stream should be Tuesday afternoon. Next week will be kind of like this week was, aiming for Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday streams.
We work hard as any trouble. Lucky that the North sun came. Some awesome girl applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
Marker's bugging me. Hardly. Dragoon. Hardly. Three streams in a week? That, I hope that wasn't the old routine. 12 hours?
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
No, I... It is better than zero. It is a far cry from any old routine.
I thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk of the Lodge. 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker for good measure.
I suppose Talana helped you with this.
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine, yes. I accept them. But tell Talana she should stop playing with sludge if she wants to get Redmaw.
When I gave him my trophies, Assis said you should be spending more time finding Redmaw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong. But there isn't time to find Redmaw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside. You wanna help? Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, Elsadi.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because Glinthawks attack anyone who ventures out. We have so few shards. Will you help? We have nowhere else to turn.
Sometimes members receive an honorarium for the hunt. Assis should have accepted this one, but he refused.
Yeah.
The
Hard
prize
for me
was
to think
too low.
about too now.
How generous.
In the past, I would have gone with Takas to handle this. But what say you and I take it on? I'll meet you at Lone Light.
What about Redmaw?
Are you in or not?
All right. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Might start with that. Come back to this. There's no campfire in the circle here. Where am I going? skit.
adventurers, preferably with no friends.
I'm getting lost in
I'm not
Meridian.
choosy.
It's not that hard to navigate. It is big, but
It was only a matter of time before an Oseram tried to kill them.
so hey, yeah. Hope everybody has a good rest of your weekend. Thank you all for hanging out today. Great company. Hosts. Boost love and the sub support. Just to all of you out there. Big hugs. Let me see if I can get the right button this time. Big hugs. Everyone. See you guys on the other side.
How's that wrestling?
Cheers. Dragoon. Thank you. Let me, Tripod Cat, Classified, Iceman, if you're still out there, Scugs, Tomalak, Doubters, Lurkers, Lovers all. Good night, everybody. See you later. Cheers.